and he'll bust you up if you try to bust on his daughter. In the last video of talking about do the gods of my mangas goon, we hit up Anaru, the spirit of lightning and wood, and Anigni, the spirit of fire and metal, and today we are talking about the worst of the worst, Vershire, God of Vile. The thing you need to know about Vershire is he took the form of a 10-year-old boy so he could make people uncomfortable. In the act of Ultimate Uno, Reaper, the goddess of death, chose the form of a 10-year-old girl to make him uncomfortable because she is his rival. His official title within his divine city is the Godfather, as he runs a crime monopoly. If you don't know what that means, organized crime runs a city, yet by some reason it is the safest city in the world. And the thing is, within my mangas, Vershire actually goes by several unofficial titles such as the God of Opportunity and the God of Accountability. You know, in America, a company will say, we're family. Well, in Vershire's territory, that is true, because just by working for a company, if it is owned by a mob family, you by extension are now part of that family, even at the lowest level, and have not been made. So your actions reflect upon the whole family, and depending on how bad those actions are, it could have the Don talking to the Godfather about why you did something stupid. And the thing about the Godfather, he may be the meme king that has an entire epic level bard band that follows him around playing his theme song everywhere he goes, virtually at all times. But it is not to be confused with him being too goony to not care. If he has to punish somebody, he's going to make an example out of them, especially if he has to do it himself. And in Rimini, which is his holy capital and territory, there are a couple things he does not tolerate. And pedophilia is not one of those things. Whenever he is trying to make babies so he can get a demigod, he does use his adult form. The really cool thing is, you may be thinking that he's going to go after ladies that are traditionally attractive, slim waist, big old boobies. Nah, the more average a woman is, the better chance that he's going to sleep with her. Vershire is a man that loves a woman with some chub on her tongue, some meat on her muff. He would effectively be the clam slammer of the traditional isekai protagonist, as bland as you can get, the better he's about to bust it. But whenever he is going to make an example out of you, one of the worst punishments that he can give is to sleep with you in his child form. And he does not do this privately. He does this in public. And if the mood isn't right for you, he will use bards to put you in the mood. So he is putting you at your worst in front of other people, usually in front of high-level mob officials. News channels will be reporting on you, people will know you, and your life is over. Because once you sleep with a Godfather in his child form, a really interesting legal provision happens. You are no longer safe under the law. That means beating you, hurting you, kidnapping you, killing you, whatever is now on the table. And pedophiles are pretty much one of the few people that are legally allowed to be enslaved in Rimini. Because despite the Godfather starting the black market, which worldly wide traffics humans and holds up the slave market, Rimini is not allowed to conduct slavery with that few exceptions. Because you are no longer considered human. You are now considered disgraced. So Vershire's gonna have a great time. He's gonna get his gooning in. But if he's making an example out of you, that's probably the worst gooning you could ever expect. Because everyone knows what you truly are now. But don't worry, because unlike Jobless Reincarnation, I don't believe in actually showing any kind of crazy ass content like that. So eventually, when we make it to Rimini in the Night of Slaughter, you will know these people by how the world treats them. You will never be suggested as one of my readers to actually seeing it go down. But in the next video of Gods That Goon, we're going to discuss Young, Senkui, and Reaper.